this is how you know a buyer is gonna buy a home. Like I'm telling you right now, I'm going to buy this house. This house will be mine. I'm claiming it on the vlog. I'm putting it out there. It is going to be mine. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is currently 7:08 a.m. Yes, we are starting the day a little bit late. It is what it is. Right now, we are brewing up some coffee. I'm gonna not do my morning reading. I'm gonna get straight to work next couple hours because we have a 10 a.m. inspection. So I'll just be working from home. Then we'll go to our inspection. We have a few appointments today, a lot of showings, couple of like kind of listing appointment situations, and then we're gonna be getting the new office furnished in somehow, some way. So stick around. It is 9:31 a.m. We are at the house. Here's the situation. Right now, we're gonna go to a home inspection at 10 a.m. And while I make my way comfortable, please take this opportunity to like, comment, subscribe. Also, I want to thank everybody from the last vlog. I think it was vlog 79. I gave a beautiful speech towards the end. There's a lot of support, a lot of kind words. So I want to thank you all. Wouldn't be here without you. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. So I'm here at the home inspection and this is around 10:30. So once this is over, we're gonna head to the office and maybe stop at Best Buy. Folks, it's 11:24 a.m. and we are done with the inspection. Took a little bit longer than usual just because they had a few questions first time buyers often do, so it's totally normal. One thing I will bring to your attention, so the buyers brought, one of the buyers brought their father in, which if you're ever gonna be a real estate agent, get ready for that, because what parents do is they just wanna protect their kid, make sure that they're not making a huge mistake, because you know, buying a home is a big decision, and you know, oftentimes when you're young, you're very careless of what you're buying, right? So parents will come in and be very skeptical, will ask a lot of questions, and it's important that you know how to handle it and instill confidence in that parent that, listen, you are not taking advantage of their child, you're really looking out for their best interest. For example, he asked me a lot of questions about closing costs. So instead of saying, you know, I'll get to you later, I said, listen, here's the breakdown, bang, bang, bang. I can't predict what it's gonna be, but here's what you can expect. And I think that was incredibly helpful, and it kind of put his mind at ease. And sometimes they ask questions that the buyers want to ask, but they're either too afraid, too shy, or don't know if they should even be asking that, right? And that's that. So I will see you guys at Best Buy. We're looking at a Mac for the new office. I already bought the chairs. I bought some other small little knickknacks sort of, you know, to make it homey, or not homey, workable. And we're gonna have a lot of fun with it. So let's get to this Best Buy and see what we want to buy. I can't decide if I should get the 21.5 inch, which is the older model, and it's like $900 or $1,000, or if I should just cough up the dough, pay $1,500 for the newer model. The only hesitation I have is the newer model is missing a lot of ports. It only has the Lightning USB cable, which is useless to me because, you know, it doesn't have an SD card, doesn't have a USB port. So that's the only thing that's holding me back. We're at Best Buy walking in. Let's see what we, you know, walk out with. I am willing to buy something today. I just got to decide if I want the old ones or the newer ones. All right, that was quick. I was in there. I realized the older model is going to cost me $1,200. One of the, you know, the second tier best model, newer one, is $1,500. Just gonna buy that one. And then look at that, Chick-fil-A is right there for lunch. So I'm literally going to walk there. No, I'm not gonna walk there, but grab some food because my showing's at 12:15. I got a 10-minute gap in between. I'll use this opportunity to eat because once we get to the office, we're not gonna have a lot of time to do anything else. All right, so we are here at the unit. We're gonna see, I think that one right there, and we're having some issues with accessing it. So we're gonna work that out, and I'll be checking in a bit. Saw the unit. They're asking for $115. It's just so cheap. How do you not buy it? Because I can get it as a, the issue is I would have to get it as a primary residence and then just let the tenant stay as long as they want and then move in. But then the problem with that is I would never move in. You see what I'm saying here? So I got some thinking to do and see how I want to angle it. Maybe if I get the right price, it might be worth like possibly flipping, but we'll see. So it's currently 12:30 and I am on my way to this, could possibly be a listing appointment. I'm not quite sure. Basically, a buddy of mine reached out saying, you know, one of his family members passed away. They inherited his house. Now there's a little family conflict. They need to know what it's worth, etc., etc. But, you know, situations like this could lead to business. So wherever I can, I try to help. So I'm going to go check that out, take a, you know, put my eyes on the property. And then, you know, if he needs a lot of work, maybe I snag it for myself as an off-market deal. But you never know. So let's keep fingers crossed and see what happens. I'm here, ladies and gentlemen. Client is running about 5-10 minutes late. So I'm going to take this opportunity to walk the outside of it. Just save myself as much time as possible. But the funny thing, I actually know this neighborhood very well. I live 5 minutes away, and I got one of my good close friends just lives right down the street. So I have sold in a similar style house before, and I have a, without even running the comps, I have an idea of what this is going to sell for, which is $315 to 3:30. The appointment is a wrap. It's 1:20 p.m. I'm on my way to the office. Got a lot of work to do when we get there. Let me tell you about the situation that just occurred at this appointment. Basically, it's an estate sale, right? And people I met, they really don't want to sell. They want to stay there. However, the other half, they're like, oh, you're pocketing a lot of money. I want to get, I want to cash out, etc. So it's a conflict of interest. So what I have to do is, basically, I'm gonna make no money here, but it's absolutely worth it because it's not about the money. It's about the relationship and helping as many people as you possibly can, right? So I have to run the comps and prepare a net sheet, and I'm gonna help these people get the house they want, right? And then maybe one day when they do want to sell, they come across somebody, they think of me, right? And this is how business is done. And if you're in business long enough and you meet enough good people like these guys, you do enough good things, and all of a sudden you don't realize where the business is coming from, but it's always on the way. And that's what I've learned in my old age, right? Also, while I'm there, this is a buddy I went to high school with who reached out to me. We tried doing rentals for him when I was newer in the business a couple of times. It just never worked out. I showed him a few places, then he found his own. I showed him a few more places the next time around, then he's found his own, right? Never no bad feelings. It's just the situation happened the way it happened, right? It was just the right place. The landlord didn't work with agents, whatever. No hurt feelings. However, I'm talking to him today, and he just started his new business that I can truly help him with, right? In regards to like my experience and knowledge I have with running Facebook ads, and his business is perfect for that. It's like vent cleaning. He does vent cleaning. So I'm like, dude, how about this? Come to the office. I'll show you exactly how to set up the page, how much to spend, and then you're gonna be bringing in a lot of money for yourself. And he's like, man, I'll pay you for this. No payment needed. I told him I want you to succeed, so you can buy a nice, expensive house, and that's when I get paid, right? So when you see a friend in need, or somebody you need your skill set could be helpful for, even though there's no money in it, you just do the right thing. Moral of the story of this vlog's moral of the story situation is do the right thing. Take care of people. People will take care of you. Without expectation, though. That is huge. Now, let's get to the office. I have so many things to do, and to help myself not forget anything, I've actually put the to-do list on my phone, and that is gonna help out a ton. So let's get to the office, and I'll talk to you there. All right, folks, we are in the office. It is like 1:45. I'm just getting myself set up. Got a text from a client. They want to see another house, and then I was checking in on one of my investors. I always like to do this. When I put a tenant in a property, I feel responsible for them, right? So I always want to check with my investors, make sure that like the tenants are paying and there's no problems. If there's problems, I try to help as best I can. And that's what I did. It's June 2nd, rent's due June 1st. That's like June 3rd or 4th, whatever. Today is June 3rd, right? So rent's due on the 1st, and I just want to check it. Hey, did you get your rent? And he mentioned, well, funny you should ask, because now there's 2 extra people living there that were not on the lease. So I'm like, funny business. So whatever, we're gonna tackle that. And then a client sent me a house they might want to see. So we're gonna try to squeeze that in, because so far we have a 6:30, a 6:45 showing in the city. We have a 7:30 showing back in the suburbs. I'm gonna try to add one around like 5 o'clock in the suburbs as well, just so we can knock everything out the park at the same time. And in regards to what we are doing here in the next 3 hours, I have to look up houses for buyers. We haven't done that yet. I have to run a CMA for the place we just came from. Then I have to prepare a lease contract for a tenant I put in a property for 6 months. They want to extend their lease, so my client reached out to me and said, hey, can you help with the paperwork? Of course I can. And then there's a couple of small knickknacks that I'm honestly forgetting. And we're gonna bring you along the journey here, but it's all on my phone. I didn't write it down today, so I'm gonna be looking at my phone and then doing the work, looking at my phone and doing the work. And then I'd like to ask you all a question. Please let me know in the comments. I've been filming these vlogs on my phone this whole time. So if you're asking how's the quality, this is it. My iPhone 11 Pro is what I used to film. However, I can't document my whole day because my whole day requires me to use this phone, right? So I'm thinking about investing in a vlog camera. Would you guys like that? Would that make a huge impact for you? Or are the ways the vlogs are being done now just fine? So let me know, because if none of you care, then why am I buying a vlog camera? But if a lot of you want to see the more like in-action stuff, like the phone calls, like me doing things or talking to people, then we're gonna need a vlog camera. So do let me know in the comments. So I'm in the process of looking up houses for my buyers. I'm sending a few text messages, like, hey, I sent you this, check this. I'm getting emails. I'm just doing a lot of things at the same time right now. And I just had a moment of just joy. I had to throw my water bottle out. This is my second one. I'm like, oh, I have nowhere to put it. Oh, yes, I do. I just bought this brand new trash can, and it's the little things in life that make me happy. And I have my own trash can, and that makes me happy. Well, next thing we gotta do is fix these panels, but listen, I rent here, okay? So I'm gonna be asking the landlord to fix these two things for me. Literally just has to get a ladder and move it, but I'm too lazy to do it. I'm too short, but whatever. It is now 4 p.m. and I am still looking up houses for buyers. Found a few investment properties for, flippers, so I sent them over, then had to have follow-up conversations, follow-up phone calls, explain a few things. And, this is usually the most time-consuming thing because there's 20 active buyers I'm working with, all different criteria, all different, variations of similar areas, some of them. So that's what we're going with, and we should be done soon, hopefully. So I'm still looking up houses for buyers. I wanted to take a quick moment and explain what just happened. And it's a beautiful thing, okay? Number one, the buyer I'm looking for is me. If you're new to the channel, you don't know, I've been looking for a home for myself for the last 3 to 4 months now. The way that my finances are set up, I currently take care of my mom and I pay most of the bills. By most, I mean 95%. So I'm already, I have a lot of overhead on me already. But I'm ready to go and find my own place. But for me, I want to take this opportunity to set myself up for the future. I never want to buy something and be stuck with it because as a realtor, we have inconsistent income, right? So I can't rely on commission as much. So this means I should not buy the place I can afford, but I need to buy the place that's going to be a good investment because I'm going to live in it 3-4 months, rent it, go buy another one, right? That's my plan. I would like to have 5 properties by the time I hit 30, and this is how we're going to do it. So that being said, I've been looking for a while. I fell in love with a few properties, but I talked my way out of it, not out of fear or anything like that, but I'm like, these are just not good deals, right? I'm renting it for make $50 a month. That doesn't get me out of bed, right? $50 a month, I could go in that corner and make $50. Wait, hold on, just get out of here. But you know what I mean, right? So I found the place that back in December when I first started looking, but I wasn't quite mentally prepared. I saw a building that I really loved. The location was perfect. The rentals in that market are perfect, but it was a 2-bed, 1-bath. I just quite wasn't ready for it. In that very same building, a 2-bed, 2-full just hit the market at the same price. And this is how you know a buyer is gonna buy a home. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to buy this house. This house will be mine. I'm claiming it on the vlog. I'm putting it out there. It is going to be mine because I know that it's gonna rent for $1,450 easily, and my payment is gonna be $1,150, $1,180, right? So I'm automatically making $250 a month cash flow, which is we're in the winning game, right? It has everything I need, and I'm in love with it, right? So as a realtor, this right here, this feeling, this is what I'm expressing to you, is what you need to spot in your clients. And if you don't spot that, bring it to their attention, okay? Because I spotted it that I won multiple offers last week, and I spotted that the buyer wasn't quite, they just didn't love the place. They were getting it because they were getting it, and I knew it. So when we got our offer accepted, I told her, she just wasn't quite excited. So all day I'm waiting for her to call me so I can let her know that it's okay, right? So 5 o'clock after dragging for a while, she calls me all nervous. I was like, hey, look, I know you don't love the place. We're already canceled. You're all good. Don't even worry about it, right? So to avoid those things, avoid wasting your time, identify that feeling, that excitement, this is my place. And when you see that, do everything in your power to get your clients that house because they will love you for it, period, the end. And when they find that house, like myself, they will pay whatever they're gonna pay. They're asking $150, I'll give them $165. I don't give a damn. And that's how I feel. Now, that being said, I'm also looking on multiple fronts, right? I got about $60K in cash I could play with. So I'm putting in blind offers on condos, that 1-bedroom, 1-bath condos that are in that sub 100K range. I'm putting in offers for $60K. I don't need to go see the condo, okay? I know for a 1-bedroom condo, about $15,000 to $20,000 is my rehab cost, no matter what, right? So that's what I'm budgeting for because that brand new kitchen, brand new floors, brand new bathroom, that's how much it's gonna cost me in that condo, right? If I need everything. So I'm just throwing $60K cash blind offers, and I've done 5 of them already. They've all gone south, but the key is to never give up. It's just the right timing, the right place, right time, right offer, we'll get it done. So shooting that offer right now, I just saw it, literally gonna submit it. It's gonna take me 5-10 minutes. That's the beauty of being a realtor and an investor at the same time. And I try to bestow that on my clients as best I can. So let's get that out the way and then continue looking up for looking houses for buyers. And if you made it this far into the vlog, let me tell you the best ways to find off-market deals on the market. I know it sounds crazy. Let me tell you what I'm talking about. When I was on my search, and I still am on my search, I'm like, look, I can't find properties that I can rent for at a reasonable price. Like the numbers are not matching up, right? Or everything I find is already too updated or not updated enough, but they still want the same price, right? So what I did instead, and I think this is absolutely brilliant, and if you're watching the vlogs, let me give you guys something for a change, because you guys take care of me so well. Here's what you do. You go on the MLS, okay? Instead of looking at, sales, you look at rentals, okay? You put exactly where you want it to be, right? What price point that you want your rent to be. For example, if you want $1,500 a month rentals, boom, work backwards. So find a property that's listed for $1,500 a month, and then the best ones are the ones listed for like a month and a half, right? And it just can't sell. And maybe at that point in time, you sneak in an offer, and all of a sudden the seller's like, okay, we'll take it. But they weren't thinking of that before, right? And trust me, when you call an agent who's got a rental listing to let him know you have a buyer, they're gonna call and they're gonna find out, right? So there is the nugget for today, for sticking around to this boring vlog so far. It's about to get heated, but that's the nugget for you. As always, if you enjoyed that, like, comment, subscribe. And if you made it this far and you got that nugget, I want you in the comments say thanks for the nugget. That's how I know that we are on the same page. It is now 5:27 p.m. and if I have any hopes of getting to my showings on time today, I need to get the heck out of this office, and it's gonna be a 52-minute drive. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here at the showing, and I am about 8 minutes early, and I made a little bit of a mistake. I have scheduled these showings entirely too tight. My next showing is at 7:30. Well, after they have a 7 o'clock showing in the city, and then I have a 7:30 in the suburbs, and it's an hour and 12-minute drive. Oof, didn't know that. So what we're gonna do instead is, because the agent is accompanying the 7 p.m. showing, I trust my client. I'm gonna send my client on his own, and I'm gonna be on my way after here to the suburbs and get that showing out the way. That way, I'm efficient with my time and I'm not missing out on anything. A little tip for everybody out there. So if another agent's accompanying a showing, oftentimes they don't mind if you're not there, if you can't make it. So I just realized that this showing is also agent accompanied, and now I'm thinking, why not just send my client on his own, save myself 51-minute drive. But it is what it is. Learn my lesson. So in the future, if I see all showings that are agent accompanied, I will not be attending, because I've been working with this client for about over a year and a half now, so I know they're loyal, and they know I work hard, so it's not going to be an issue. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are improvising. We are running and gunning right now. I have an hour and 12-minute commute. I am for sure going to be 15-20 minutes late to this next showing. I just left my client in there. I said, when you're done, call me. Put the group chat together between him and the next agent, and off we go to the next appointment. Hustle to the muscle, folks. All right, we are here at the showing, and it's going well. Very well. All right, it is 8:30 p.m. That was a long showing. It took about, I would say, almost an hour. I got there at 8:37, and I'm just leaving. So just under an hour we were there. The clients are still there, and I said, look, man, I got a 35-minute drive ahead of me. I'm going home. You look at the outside as much as you want. So they'll reach out to me with any questions they have. They seem very interested. But the day is still not over. Once I get home, I believe I have to do one more CMA. But I am going to go ahead and end the vlog here. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed it, like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully it was enjoyable. I think it's a shorter vlog, but we got some good juices in here. So take care, and I'll see you next week.